Hi, I'm Rabbi Stuart J. Robinson of the Kaddish Foundation, and we're coming to you live from our international headquarters in Grand Isle, Vermont. Behind me, you'll see a piece of art that was done by Marc Chagall that actually is hanging in the Louvre. It is Joseph's Dream. The importance of the services that we're going to be providing to everyone is something new in the use of social media. You'll be able to check our website, go to the service section, and we will have categories of services or prayers that you can hit on and be able to do them in the comfort of your home, out in your gardens, wherever you want to do, because your Mishkan, your sanctuary, is where you make it. For the Rosh Hashanah service that we're going to do, it's designed for not just blended families, it's an interfaith service, but it's also a service that allows families that may not have the economic ability to pay for seats in a synagogue, but want to have the Rosh Hashanah service, they'll be able to go to that as well. So it's a very exciting time for us from an opportunity standpoint. The Yigdal that you heard came from B'nai Israel, an Orthodox congregation that has been in Baltimore for over a century and a quarter. The cantor Denberg is a world-renowned cantor, and the song that they did, Yigdal, was traditionally used to close either Friday night or Saturday services, but the melody is only done at Slichus. What is Slichus? Slichus is a special service that will occur Saturday night. It will be anywhere from 9 p.m. to midnight, depending on the synagogue. They generally will have some kind of program, food, music, or a movie before the service, and then you will go into the sanctuary, and the cantor and choir, along with the rabbi, will give those present the first taste of the high holiday music and other prayers that are going to be done on next Wednesday night, Thursday, and Friday, which would be September 24th, 25th, and 26th. This Sabbath is known as Shabbat Slichot, and it's known as the Sabbath of Slichos because Slichos obviously occurs on Saturday night after what we call Motzei Shabbat, the end of the Sabbath. And so it's a very exciting time because the high holidays have been on the horizon and they're getting closer. And next week we will start with Rosh Hashanah, which is our Day of Judgment, and then 10 days later, Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. So it's a very, very exciting time. To start with, what I'd like to do is I'd like to take the Mourner's Kaddish, which is an Aramaic prayer that was developed when the Jews were in exile in Babylonian. And actually, there's nothing of Mourner about it. It is a celebration of life. There's no mention of death in the Mourner's Kaddish. And I'm going to do the Mourner's Kaddish that we do regularly, and then there is a paragraph that I will do in the English instead of the Hebrew that is just added for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. So with that in mind, the Mourner's Kaddish is typically said standing. If you are observing a yard site and you have a votive candle or a small candle or a candle in a glass, you light it, and the Mourner's Kaddish is Yisgadal v'Yisgadah Shemei Rabah v'Yamad Dibrach Yivrasei v'Yamlich Machusei v'Chayechon v'Yomechon v'Chayedechon Beis Yisrael v'Agalah v'Zman Kariv v'Imru Amen Yehei Shmei Rabah Mevorach Le'olam U'Me'amayah Yisbarach v'Yishtabach v'Yispoar v'Yisramam v'Yisnasei v'Yisadar v'Yisalel v'Yisalal Shemei Dekudashah v'Yechu Le'elo, le'elo, minkaber chasa v'shirasa, tush b'chasa, v'nechamasa, damiram v'yama v'yimaru amen. Yehei shlom arabah v'shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yalkay Yisrael v'yimaru amen. Oseh shalom b'mirmav, v'yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yalkay Yisrael v'yimaru amen. That is a standard Mourner's Kaddish that you can say whether you go to a grave site to visit, which is a tradition before the high holidays, or if you're doing services in your home. There is an additional paragraph that instead of reading it in the Hebrew, I'm going to read it in the English, and it goes like this. Be not afraid of sudden terror, nor the storm that strikes the wicked. Form your plot, it shall fail. Lay your plan, it shall not prevail. For God is with us. Even to your old age, I will be the same. When you are gray-headed, still I will sustain you. I have made you, and I will bear you. I will sustain you and save you. Ani asisi v'ani asa, v'ani esbo, v'ameleit. That is the mourner's Kaddish that is said during the high holidays and during the rest of the year.